What's good, everybody? We are back with another episode of Bobby Talks. So for those of you who missed out on episodes 1 and 2, definitely make sure you check it out by clicking the link somewhere up above me. I don't see. But this week, I have two of the best players in the EU competitive scene. Number one, we've got Jim.
What's good, Bobby?
And number two, we've got Head for Death.
Hello, people.
So, as most of you guys know, there's always been some fun give and take between the EU and NA competitive scenes. Honestly, I would say it's probably the closest thing that we have to a rivalry in competitive Call of Duty Mobile. And a lot of the top teams have gone back and forth with each other, both on social media and also against each other in the game. So actually, in preparation of playing on EU servers, I thought I would do a little bit of warming up. So we did something a little bit different from what we usually do. This is what PKNA Sniping looks like. Okay, yeah, that curved, so that one doesn't count. It's EU server, so we're lagging on that one. All right, you know what? I'm done! All right, so maybe my methods for practicing were a little bit unorthodox, but you know what? How hard can EU servers really be? I think I'm ready to go regardless of the amount of practice that I've got. All right, so right off the bat, Jim, what do you think is the biggest difference between EU and NA?
Well, the biggest difference for me in competitive, it's the meta's very different.
So what really differentiates EU meta from NA meta?
So for like last season of comp, I noticed that it was all DRH and not many SMGs, but this season it's all SMGs, whereas in EU, the SMG meta was coming in last season already. That's what I've took from it.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely changed a lot over the past season. And honestly, it wasn't really because of nerfs and buffs. I think probably EU, especially from my perspective as somebody who casts a lot of competitive North America, it's definitely changed a lot, and probably in large part due to the way that it's changed in EU. All right, so Head for Death, have you ever played on North America servers before?
I have played both in Ranked and Scrims a few times, and it was really fun, but of course, because of the ping difference, sometimes it's a bit hard to kill people, but other than that, it's great.
So setting aside the ping difference, did you actually feel like the competition was any more difficult than EU?
It's really hard to say because I did not necessarily play the best teams. And of course in EU, because I scrim all the time, I always play the best teams. So I can't really compare both. But I think the level is pretty close between both regions.
All right. Well, sounds good to me. Personally, I've seen some of Ferg's videos, and to me, it looks like EU servers are a little bit easier. But I haven't really played on them in 4 to 5 seasons, so I am interested to see what this is going to look like, and hopefully this will just be some good old-fashioned pub stomping. With that being said, during my little practice session, I actually did end up picking our loadout themes, so I'm going to be taking a look at those right now. So we got loadout number 1 and loadout number 2. Jim, do you have a preference?
Oh, we'll go with loadout 2.
Okay, Head for Death, do you disagree, or are we good to go with that one?
We're good to go with that one.
All right, loadout 2 it is. Let's see what it's going to be. All right, well, Jim, it looks like you picked correctly because we are going to be running with snipers.
No!
We're going to be running with snipers today.
No!
Love to see it. Love to see it.
No. I do not agree.
So,
Let's have some fun then.
Head for Death, I know you're an SMG primary player. Do you feel like you're going to be at a massive disadvantage with this, or do you think you're going to be able to keep up?
Well, I think it's gonna be okay because we're playing pubs, but I'm facing Jim.
Oh no, we're playing ranked still.
Oh, we're playing ranked?
Yeah. We're just pub stomping. I mean, ranked is easy. It's
okay.
yeah.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
But Jim is one of the best EU snipers of all time, so it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard.
I mean,
but we'll see. We'll have fun.
You're also playing with like the greatest sniper of all time in all of Call of Duty Mobile.
An A45 lover, very popular.
Number one
very
NA45
famous.
player. So, all right, Jim, you're the sniper expert here. What is your go-to sniper and why?
So my go-to sniper is always a Locust. I've used Locust since it was put into COD Mobile, and for me, it's just miles above any other sniper. So I think we're gonna go with Locust.
All right, are you a stopping power user or an FMJ user?
Well, I'm an FMJ and no stopping power normally, but I think we're gonna switch it up.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have a loadout made for us right now?
I do. So we're going with my championship sniper that I used in COD Champs for last year. The exact same build I used last year.
All right, I'm ready.
Right, so we'll start with its YKM lightweight short barrel.
All right.
Then we've got OWC skeleton stock.
All right.
Then we have FMJ.
All right.
And then we have stopping power
Oh, okay.
and stippled grip save.
All right. No OWC tactical laser.
Nah, this is the one I used. I mained this Locust for probably 6 months plus until swapping.
Wow. Okay. I've actually never tried this one, but the no laser does make sense, especially in search and destroy settings.
Yeah, it's a lot slower than a normal one, but I think you'll be surprised.
All right. I'm excited. Well, now that everybody's got their loadouts ready to go, I guess it's time to see whether or not I'm going to be able to make it on EU servers.
Good luck.
Thank you. Jim, why are you banned from rank for 21 minutes?
I knew it.
Did you disconnect like 17 times? Oh, we can play the new coastal map. I haven't even gotten to play that yet, so that'll
I
be
haven't
fun.
I haven't played it either, so.
All right, well, there we go. Well, I guess we're going to be playing coastal. Let's go.
Looks like we
I
are.
never played this map actually.
Oh, it gave us this indeed.
Bye. No
Oh,
SMG and it's
That's
SMG as
hilarious.
well.
All right, let's see what
What
this
is my
feels
luck?
like. All right, Jim, you get the first question. What was your path to becoming a COD Mobile Pro player?
Honestly, it was through friends IRL. The first time I touched this game was through one of my friends' phones. This is my first ever mobile game, and after playing it on my friend's phone, I downloaded it, ended up grinding, and here I am.
You said it was your first mobile game? Oh, I just collided.
This is my first mobile game, yeah.
Peter, cut out everything that happened before the collab. Okay, so I'm assuming you probably had some Call of Duty experience prior to this then?
Yeah, I played console for a long time. I've played every Call of Duty since about COD 4, so I've always been a big Call of Duty fan.
All right. So Head for Death, what was your path to becoming a pro player in COD Mobile?
So actually, I used to play competitively in rural survival.
That's where I came from.
Yeah, I know. And then when they announced Call of Duty Mobile, I was super excited. So I started playing from pre-season 2, actually. And then I made my team around season 1. And then I just grinded a lot and made my way up to tier 1 level.
Yeah, I do think the amount of attention Call of Duty Mobile is getting this year, esports wise, could be huge for us like pro players.
Yeah, it seems like they are working on getting more grassroots things started as well, and not just that one big tournament, but really developing things beyond just the one big tournament that they're going to have. So it's exciting to see, and definitely having the backing and kind of like a pool of teams that are already wanting to get in CDL teams is exciting as well, just because you have people that are already naturally invested in Call of Duty and wanting to see it thrive. Top frag, by the way, just want that on the record.
We don't have to... I think I did 3 kills.
It's all right. Sometimes, you win some, you lose some, you know?
Yeah, that's life.
Yeah.
All right, so how easy is it for you guys to tilt when you're playing Call of Duty Mobile?
Ay. Don't get me started.
Very easy.
I do not
I'll
agree.
tell you why it makes me tilt is because like I'm used to playing competitive. We don't even play with specialists in the game, So we go into a ranked game, and we're used to thermites being banned. We're used to like no gas grenades being banned, and
Yeah,
you jump into that from going from a private lobby against pros to against like casual players. It's so triggering with thermites everywhere, specialists.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to put it. As far as esports wise, I don't tilt because it's no good for the team. It's not how you win. But when it comes to relaxing, having a bit of fun on a ranked match, yeah, definitely tilt.
Yeah, I feel like I experienced that a good amount. Obviously, I don't play a ton of competitive for the most part. It's just like show matches and that type of thing. But it definitely impacts your team. And also to a certain degree, like it's almost relieving to tilt, like just letting out some of the frustration that you feel, you know?
Punch something real quick.
Just break an iPad, you know?
Yo, I do that all the time, bro. I'm meant for that.
Are you still at 1? Oh my gosh. I think there's
I
a bot on our team that has more kills than you.
One.
So, what? Can you not say that? Can we cut that out, Peter? Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about tilting in competitive, what's the best way that you avoid that?
I think it's having good teammates that when you tilt in, they tell you focus up, let's go.
Yeah.
It's time to reset. I honestly think it comes from one of the best thing for me is having good teammates around you. Definitely, that's the best thing for me.
But sometimes it's also, I don't know, because you're human, so you're gonna rage eventually, you know. So sometimes you have to let it out. But during, for example, stage 4 last year, there were some moments, you know, that were to be annoying. But because you're playing for such a high prize, you just in your head you're so focused that you don't even tilt. You straight up just call out for the team. Because of course, if you start tilting, it's not gonna help out.
All right. So, Jim, have you always been a sniper in Call of Duty Mobile, or is that something that you picked up like later on in your time playing the game?
See, I used to play on an iPhone, and I used to try snipe. I love sniping, but I just wasn't that good at it. But I bought a gaming phone and picked up a sniper and never looked back. Every game sniping, I probably got over 1,000 games sniping, and that's like competitive games. But yeah, my favorite gun for sure. I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't snipe in Search and Destroy. I really don't know what I'd do.
So I know you use shotguns a lot as well. Are there specific mechanics of the game that make it easier for a sniper player to use shotguns?
I think there is. It's the same if you're running around like quick scoping. It's the same like one shot type gun, and it definitely makes it a lot easier if you can snipe to then pick up a shotgun and get 3 pieces, 4 pieces.
Oh, I'm throwing.
You can get it. You can get it.
Oh my god!
No!
The choke.
You is better. GG.
Shotguns are great fun, and we'll see what rules we're given for the next major. And I do quietly hope that shotguns are allowed because they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because I know shotguns are like one of the main parts of the Garena meta, which is why it is so interesting. My gosh, I got beamed! Especially in Garena, basically the only guns that they use are QQ9, Man of War, and KRM. So it is very different, obviously, with shotguns banned and competitive in North America and EU. I'm excited to see what the rule set that they're going to have for champs this year is going to be.
Yeah.
Okay, Head for Death. What about the way that you play the game makes you want to play SMGs rather than ARs or snipers or whatever?
I actually started playing ARs, but then I joined a team that made me switch to SMGs because we didn't have a lot of SMG players. And actually was feeling better with SMGs because I'm a typical aggressive guy. I just like to go in, get the kills, and that's it, you know, do my job. And so actually switching to SMGs was the best decision I ever made because that's how I got my name out there, to be honest. I performed really well in the team. And yeah, SMGs, I love it. And I'm very thankful that it's not AR meta anymore because, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, we had like 3 or 4 months of AR meta where you couldn't really do a whole lot with SMGs. So I'm sure for you especially, nice to finally have that change.
Worst time of my life. Just worst time.
I thrived in AR meta for sure. I loved AR meta. It's a difficult
And I don't like
adjustment
you.
for me to SMG meta.
Yeah, I mean, ever since the Cordite meta in Season 8, or actually, I guess we did have
Oh, the good
HG40s
times.
whenever champs were happening last time as well. We did have that, but
Yeah.
definitely seeing a really big change to the pace of the game, and also more people actually being able to specialize in different guns, whereas previously, if you were an AR, or if you're an SMG main, you basically just pick up a DRH and play a fast-paced DRH as opposed to actually running an SMG. So I like the way the balance is played out and actually allowing people to specialize in specific things. I think that definitely makes for a lot more entertaining gameplay, just because, like you say, it allows people to specialize in specific roles and really dominate in those.
I think the meta now is pretty balanced because you have still the great ARs, SM10, DRH, Maneuver, and you also have really good SMGs, so I think it's good.
Do EU players use the PP19 a lot? I know they use it a ton in NA.
Oh yeah.
I think
It's at the moment it's definitely up there with the most used gun in competitive.
Yeah,
probably right next to the QQ9.
Yeah, I think QQ9 is still
Side
a
by
bit more
side.
used, I think it's a bit more used QQ9.
Well, even though we didn't get to play ranked, I did really enjoy the new coastal map, and based on the fact that I was top frag like once or twice, had some quad feeds, no question in my mind, North America, way easier than EU. And we're definitely not going to test out ranked so that you guys can find out whether or not that's true. Well, had a blast in episode 3 of Bobby Talks. Thank you guys all for watching. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please do me a huge favor. Make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the COD Mobile Esports channel as well. We'll have more episodes coming at you guys pretty soon in the future. Until then, we're going to sign off. We'll see you guys in the next one.